Well, I'm here at the park taking my dog out for a walk, and I was just thinking about the media attacking Donald Trump for calling out the NATO for not paying their bills. Let me ask you a question, people. If you bought a car and you stopped making payments on that car, what would the banks do? Would they have compassion for you? Would they say, hey, you can keep the car, keep driving it, we understand, and have a nice day? Or would they come and impound your car? If you had a house and you stopped making payments to the bank, what would they do? Would they tell you, you can stay in your house, we don't want to kick you out because you have children, you have a pregnant wife? No, they would send the police and drag you out in a matter of time. What would happen if you had a job and you refused to go to work, but you still wanted your paycheck deposited weekly, bi-weekly, monthly? I don't know, but you still wanted your money. What would the company tell you? What would Fox tell you? What would CNN tell you? CBS, NBC? What would these companies tell you? They fire your ass. And here these individuals that are reporting the news are upset because Donald Trump called out NATO. And you know what's really disturbing is that we have leadership in office and they're upset that the American people aren't paying for NATO's security. You know, people, it's time to put a stop to this bullshit. It's time to say enough is enough. Our children that are born right now have a debt of $65,000, and they're just born. Are we going to let that debt get up to $100,000, $150,000 for our children? Meanwhile, these politicians are getting rich. I ask myself, are these politicians getting kickbacks? Something to think about. Be careful, my brother. This is waterproof. This will keep you nice and warm tonight. And it'll keep you dry as well. No, man. We got to be our brother's keeper. I wear these once a year for about a week when I go hunting up north.
I said, wow, how can they throw away somebody that's homeless and they got a house?
Because they don't care. They're selfish people. But you know what? God's going to deal with them one day. God's going to deal with them one day. I have these in my closet, in my trailer, in my man's cave. I wear these once a year for about a week when I go hunting up north, and it's you know, minus degrees, and they keep me nice and warm and dry. This will keep you dry from the rain because it keeps me dry from the smell.
With these shoes on.
I gave you a tarp last time. What happened to it? Someone stole it?
Nah, some people that got a house is throwing the homeless people stuff away. You know, like, you know, we out here. We need our tarps.
You need a home. That's what you need.
Yeah, they just disregard everything for the homeless people. Like we don't need nothing.
You know what really hurts me is that we're spending so much money on illegal criminals that are coming here, and we're turning our backs on American citizens. That bothers me. It really does. I got you some socks as well. Put those socks on. You're gonna be nice and warm tonight. And like I said, if it pours, that's a thermal insulated hunting vest, or I don't know if it's a vest. It's like an overall, but it's thermal.
Yeah.
That cost me a pretty penny.
I feel I'm getting warm.
But you know what? Life isn't about having material items. It's about helping our fellow brothers and sisters, right?
I believe it. I believe in it. You know, I'm not just a taker. I'm a giver. You know.
I know you are. And I'm a giver too. You know, I've given you stuff in the past, right?
You know, somebody needs something. You know, I'm not the type unless they just totally just backwards about life.
I'm taking this video because I want to share this with the world. I want to be able to share with this with the world. This is what's happening in the richest country in the world. And we got a president that told the American black people community, you ain't black if you don't vote for me. And look at how he's treating us. And the reason I say us is because I consider you my brother.
We all in this fight together.
That's right.
You know, for everybody want, just a decent living.
Everybody deserves to have a good life. And sometimes, sometimes we fall on hard times, and that's where the rubber meets the road. Who's really going to step up to the plate and help our brothers and sisters?
Yeah. You don't know who's for you or against you. I'm talking about.
Until you hit hard times, that's when you find out who your true friends are.
I didn't have. I had my people. My people, take my money. $100 is nothing to them. The day I got some insurance on me. Today they say the insurance man sent the check back because they denied my insurance. But I put $100 on the insurance. They sent a check in my name, my money. We want you to cash the check and give me all the money. I know how much I paid. But the day I cashed the check, they put $4,000-5,000 in the bank and wanted the rest of the money. They wouldn't give me the check. I was refused. You see what I'm saying? And those were my people. How can you rob me and you put $4,000-5,000 in the bank? How can you rob a homeless person instead of her putting the homeless, giving the insurance man his money, because he put up like $70-something, and I put up the first 50, and then I paid slowly on the other part. Instead of her giving, she didn't want to take none of her money. The money I was giving her, she kept it. Instead of giving insurance his $70.
That's fucked up.
Now she got reimbursed the insurance man. She want me to do it. So I literally just got $30 out of the check. And it just, if I just took the money from the cashier, that would have pitted my brother against me and his wife. So she literally told him I didn't give her no money.
And this is all you have. This is everything you have right here. All your possessions.
This is everything I had.
Oh my God.
Every time I came back, my brother, he'll come by and drop off stuff.
But you know what I don't understand? We have multi-billionaire black people that say they represent their brothers and sisters, and this is how you're living, and they don't step up to the plate. All it is a bunch of bullshit coming out of their mouth. They're trying to play the race card with the white people, and then they're stabbing their own people in the back. They should be ashamed of themselves. The devil is alive, and he's misleading the American people.
You know what? You don't know your people shouldn't, your family. You thinking they for you. Sometimes they for themselves. I never seen such a greedy person, and like that. I'm talking about, how you gonna rob a homeless person and put in the same day I cash the check, you want to give you all the money, and you put $4,000 or $5,000 in the bank,
and then they leave you on the street living like a dog.
Yeah, I'm talking about, she want me to pay the insurance man back, and I already put my money up. Instead of her giving the money that I gave her to him, she refused to cash one of these $100 bills and give him $70.
That's evil.
That right there messed me up. That messed me up. And,
Well, you know what? I want to give you words of comfort. I know you're suffering. I know that you're in pain, and I'll do everything I can to help you. You know I've done that in the past, and I will do that in the future. If God gives me the life to live, I will be your brother. I will be my brother's keeper. You're my brother.
I see good spirit, and other people think, man, that you're, but I say the man out here, man, he's passing out tarps. He want to keep the neighborhood clean. You know, those days I just clean it up because I know if we don't clean it up, the man's gonna make you get out of here. You see what I'm saying? And there's people that won't pick up nothing.
Oh, I know.
You see what I'm saying?
There's good homeless people and there's bad homeless people.
Yeah. I'm talking about this is something you sit up here and drunk beer and you smoke cigarettes and this and that. You want to take from the community, but you don't want to put nothing back. You don't appreciate your community.
Damn right you don't. Well, I hope this keeps you nice and warm. Why don't you stand up so I can zip it up for you?
Yeah.
This will keep you nice and warm. Hold on. Pissed me off that we got black leadership in Washington, D.C. enjoying their filet mignon while their brothers and sisters are living like animals on the street. And then they use you to peddle the race card. That if we don't give them money, the white man is the evil man. You know, how does that feel?
Oh, yeah. It's snug, but
It's going to keep you warm, my brother.
keep you warm.
That's the best I can do for you.
Appreciate it. That's
I bought this,
That's
and I only use it once a year when I go hunting up north in northern Arizona.
Yeah.
And when it's a minus degrees, it keeps me nice and warm, and it also keeps me dry from the snow.
That's like 2 or 3 blankets.
Oh my God.
You need help, man. I don't mind.
No, I don't need any help.
You know,
I'm not here to abuse anybody.
I don't mind getting back, man. To show my appreciation.
God bless you, my brother. May Jesus be with you, and may his angels encamp around you tonight. There you go, America. Homeless man. Oh, it breaks my heart. And then we have the fake news media company pushing for this shit. The abuse of the American citizens. They should be ashamed of themselves. You know, your day's coming. You're going to stand in the presence of God and answer for your sins because you misled the American people and you abused the American people by not telling the truth. This is the truth, America. I'll sleep good tonight knowing this man's going to be nice and warm. And like I said, I'm not doing this to look good. I don't care, but I got to share this. If I don't share this, I can't expose the evil deed that Satan is causing to the American people. My people. Forget about the color. It's not a color issue, man. It's a right and wrong issue. And if you don't feel for these individuals, you're a demon. And God has a special place for you. God bless America. We need to vote President Trump into office because he's a good man. And he's going to fight for these people. Badfoot Joe, and the reason he's Badfoot because he's got a bad leg. And in the ghetto community, everybody has a nickname. Ain't that right, Badfoot?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what message would you like to give the people that are in charge right now?
I'd like to get one message. Why do we help others instead of starting from home? We should start charity at home. And if we can help others, then we help the others. But don't just start charity for all those across there and leave the homeless out on the and like leave them out on the street. How can you help someone else if you can't help home? That's not love. This is all about you getting money for them to come over. If not, why do you help us? Love you.
Take care, Joe.
Thank you, sir. I'm going home.
Yes, it is. Don't flatter yourself. Everybody.
Twitter account. You're getting your phone, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to. You're gonna be able to keep that 20, or is it gonna cost you $20?
I don't know yet.
Okay, well, if you need that 20 more, let me know. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Curtis, show him your leg, Curtis. Show him your leg, Curtis. He's got a swollen leg, and tomorrow we're gonna take him to the doctor because his leg is swollen.
It's covered up.
It's covered up. And you know what? What pisses me off, we're spending so much fucking money on illegal criminals and we're abandoning our American citizens. That's fucked up, America.
You know?
Look at that. That's my brother right there. Good morning, Arizona. I am here with Helen, a resident of Central Phoenix. We're here at my house that I'm restoring. And Helen, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I am doing great, sweetheart. Hey, I wanted to ask you a question. How do you feel about the illegal immigration that the Democrats are allowing to come into America unchecked?
They need to get after them, have more, so we can have more peace over here, because we don't know what they're up to.
You know,
you can't go out like you used to and leave your house open or anything. They go right
those
in
days
there.
are over.
They takes over, so we just can't, we can't trust them. We need to be in a more decent place,
Helen, I don't know if you know this, but a lot of these illegals are being put in five-star hotels in certain areas. They're getting money on a debit card, and they're getting housing. How long have you been on the housing list, and how do you feel about these individuals jumping the line in front of you?
Well, it's not a good feeling, I can tell you that. And I am 93 years old.
93 years old.
And I am homeless. If it wasn't for that man across the street, I would be outside.
You'd be living on the streets, in other words.
On the streets.
That
like
is,
the rest of these homeless people.
and that's what breaks my heart, Helen,
Yes,
because
I know.
Joe Biden said that he was for the African American community. He has failed the African community. He has failed America, and he has ushered in a new group of people that eventually these Democrats are going to want to turn American citizens. And once that happens, Helen, all these people that have been breaking the law are going to find out they're going to be in jail and replaced by these illegals. How do you feel about that?
Well, it's kind of hard to say, but you're right about it, We need our own place. They need to go back to where they come from and stay there.
And make their country
Make
better. Well, we just got out of DES, and we got good news. We got money, food stamp money for Helen. $11 a month. Think about that. What can you buy for $11? But Helen is happy because that's $11. That's, what did you tell me? It's a piece of meat?
Yep. Yep.
$11, Helen.
That's more than I had at first.
Can you believe that? $11. And we're giving illegal immigrants.
That's on the food stamp card.
That's on the food stamp card, baby.
It's on the food stamps card. Okay.
Compliments of Joe Biden, baby. So when you go vote, you ain't black if you don't vote for Joe Biden for that $11. And he's giving illegal criminals $400 a week on a debit card. What an insult. Hey, if you people are in accordance with this, vote for Joe Biden. Vote for the Democrats. But if you fall into hard times, don't expect anybody to help you.
I know.
I'm sorry, Helen.
Yeah, but God is good.
No doubt that God is good.
I needed that a little bit. So.
You know the sad thing about it, Helen?
What?
It's the people in charge.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the problem. They don't care about the American citizens.
They know $11 ain't gonna buy a whole meal, but
You can get a hamburger. Maybe some fries if you're lucky.
Well, that's true. That's true.
That's a disgrace.